Hey Shayla, what you doing, baby girl? Big old sausage. They're out here trying to finish up this 51 Farmall Super A. Uh, Had a few little problems with it. Last time I was up there, the battery that was in there was shot, and you put a load on it and it dropped down to like 6 volts. It's 12-volt system converted. I got a new battery. Worked better. It'd crank it over, but it's really slow. Uh, just yanked the starter off of it and uh, checked the brushes out. Brushes look really good as far as brushes go. Springs are good. Brushes look good. However, armature ain't got no commutator strips left on the armature. I know you can't see down in there, but there's basically no strips left. It looks like there's a little bit, but you run your finger across them. This thing should be at least a 30-second deep, and they're pretty damn smooth. And starter was arcing like crazy when you go to start it. Commutator strips. It's basically an electromagnet. It's got 28 strips on it. One's positive, one's negative, opposite each other. That's how it spins. Uh, I think I got an armature at home for one of these. I think I've got two starters that look almost identical to this. Uh, I'm gonna pull them and see if they'll actually fit in this starter or not. Now the only other thing's fuel line. Got to replace the fuel line on it. It's got a steel line. The ends were stripped out, and had a petcock leak, or sediment bowl was leaking out of the on off knob. Took that apart, fixed that leak, and then once I hooked the fuel line up, it was leaking down towards the carb end, and found out that it just wasn't sealing there, so I have to put a new line on there. And put some antifreeze in there. And I'm going to retighten it if I put new hoses on there, but the bottom one's leaking a little bit. Do that. Other than that, when it actually would crank over, it sounded like it wanted to fire up. So fix the leaks on it, fix the starter, and we should be good to go on this thing. Fairly short order. And the only other thing was oil filter housing where the little O-ring goes. Uh, Down in the housing groove there, that thing's steady dripping anytime you crank it over. So I've tried tightening it and repositioning it and everything else. So probably going to get another O-ring for that thing. More something. That's the O-ring that came in the kit from NAPA with the oil filter in it. I'll try a different one of those. Uh, Other than that, I'm ready to get this thing done. I got a lot of other projects to do besides this one. And even after I get it running, I still have to probably going to have to service the transmission and the hydraulic on the back there a little bit. It's not like it holds a whole lot, but still been sitting for at least 20 years. So don't know. We'll find out. Lights are all good to go. Fix the lights on it. And I guess after I do the starter, we'll be ready to fire this thing up. It'll crank it, but I mean it's really slow, and it's a lot of heavy starter draw on that thing. So it'll sap a battery pretty quick. Not only that, the thing gets burning damn hot when it does it because the resistance in there. Remember, more resistance, more heat. General rule of thumb. Like I said, brushes were good. Leads where it screws into the body there, those were good. Other than the armature being chewed up on the end where the commutator strips are. I guess if I had to, I could recut the commutator strips if my other arm. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna fix those couple little problems, and hopefully I get this thing rolling within the next week. Got a lot of other stuff to do, but we'll find out. All right, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, all that stuff, and appreciate it. Thank you.